please just come on this journey with us. Also,
I'm dead.
Don't be mean. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Cara.
I'm Sarah.
And we're your girls at home. Today we have a really exciting video. I know we say this every time, but
we don't lie.
We're not lying.
I mean, we're excited. That's
our
our life experience is that we're excited about this video.
Right, so it's always exciting.
So it's always going to be exciting.
Right. First of all, we just need to say thank you so much for the love on our Lana reaction video.
Love and that we didn't deserve it in the moment, because
not at all.
We read all of your comments. We read it doesn't matter how long it was, we read it, and they were just so beautiful, well written, and just open. Like, it was such an open, accepting community and discussion that it took us by beyond surprise.
Totally. And like, yeah, love isn't even the right word, because it's like the thoughtfulness that went behind every comment, like the community that came forward like for this song, and it was just like, it was so overwhelming. Like you said, we didn't deserve it, because that was the first Lana song that we've ever sat down and listened to, truly.
And we usually don't mention bad comments, but like one comment tried to call us liars that we don't listen to. They're like, I hate how YouTubers always act like they don't listen to artists.
They were like, why are you lying?
I wasn't lying. And like, you could tell we weren't lying, because that was not the song for us to come in to react to for Lana.
No. With that being said, we are gonna go on a Lana journey. We are so excited. So excited. But yeah, we know that a 7-minute song by Lana coming out, second single of her newest album, you know, it's just, that was not the way to get in, and we have to do it right. We asked for suggestions on what our next video was gonna be, aka this video.
Yes.
Overwhelming response was Lana, chronological order.
Everyone wanted us to start our Lana journey,
which rightfully so. We have to.
Right, and especially coming from, obviously, we're the Taylor community, like, we're part of the Taylor community. If we were to have seen this in the opposite POV, where like maybe a Lana stan like wanted to start to get into Taylor, like, that's how you guys should go back. You have to go back to the beginning.
You have to.
You have to start from the beginning. Yep. So I guess we should like spoil it. We're not doing the Lana video today.
Yes.
Because as we said, we did not give the respect that we should have gave to her first listen.
Correct.
And as you guys were just so open to us, and you're just telling us like, no, start from the beginning, go back, start. You have to like give her the respect and the research that she needs in order for you to like process and understand all of her music.
Yep.
So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be for this video, because we truly need to like just figure out our own logistics, because they're all album reviews. So that's going to be like longer videos.
Right. We need time.
We need time. Yeah. And we want to do research, because we want to do Lana right. Like, I would not want someone to go into Taylor and just like...
Yeah, there are certain things you need to know before going into an album, before even learning about an artist. Like, there are just so many things we want to get right, and we don't want to glaze over. And of course, we're still going to do that, because that's just inevitable. Yep. Like, we're just not in the community like other people are.
Where we want your help.
Exactly.
100%. So we glaze over something that seems important, like, please, like, give us that information, let us know. And Lana, as we've been pointed out, which obviously we noticed, is very different from Taylor Swift. So she's way deeper, darker, and really touches on a lot of darker themes, which is why I think we need to give ourselves the space and the time to do our research so we can give a true reaction and a true respect to Lana.
Yep, beautifully said. I also think a lot of the comments, and we've gotten this comment before, is how to approach reacting, and if that means pausing, if that means listening to the whole way through, what have you. I've seen a lot of reaction videos, a lot of people do it their own way. For us, it's like we have such trigger happy fingers, like we just feel the need to pause. But for today's video, we're gonna decide to try to listen all the way through. If you guys hate that, please let us know. Like, we're trying something new. Can't please everyone, we know that, but...
So, this is very much going to be a science experiment of a film. Because somebody did give us the suggestion to maybe listen to the song through once and then go back into the lyrics. So that is our plan for this. Once again, it might be different. That might work better with Taylor and Lana, being that they have such important information in their lyrics. This artist, which we will get into later, I know we haven't even told you who we're reacting to.
They know. From the title, they know.
Yes, you will know. I'm sorry, from the title. Once again, we don't really know too much about her, so I don't know how much hold her lyrics have.
I know.
I'm assuming they have to have a good decent amount of hold if like Taylor's respecting her to like bring her on tour, since like that is Taylor's big thing. Like she like really gets drawn to the people that like put a lot of thought and depth into their lyrics. So I would assume that that style would work, that we listen to it and then go back to divulge into the lyrics.
I like that idea. I agree. I think from the limited knowledge that I have from Gracie Abrams, video today.
Gracie Abrams.
I've heard really great things. I'm really excited to jump into her. I haven't heard anything. I haven't sat down and listened to a song. I know she has some trending songs on TikTok.
Oh, then maybe I'll recognize.
Yeah, and that's not the respect that you need to give an artist.
Right. So without further ado,
yes.
Anything else on housekeeping corner?
I mean, big things like Lana videos are coming. Let us know.
Yes.
Overarching themes. What do we need to know?
Yeah,
like,
prepare us good preparation. I guess we're starting with Born to Die.
Yeah.
That's where we plan to start. That's the first album that was like released with like a
general public.
Yeah, for the general public. So just double checking, that's the great place to start.
Yep.
And yeah, I guess that's it. So just as we go, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. And I think, with this, we're getting into Gracie. We're planning on going back to Lana. We know Gracie has a new album out Friday. Like, let us know. Should we also integrate her into our videos?
Listen.
Like, we're just open at this point. It's just like we're starting our musical journey, and Lana's on the table, Gracie's on the table. We have a lot of ideas, so let us know. As always, talk to us.
I feel like let us know. And I feel like then before we get started, like, should we go into it with like a little sentimental what we talked about before?
What?
So I texted Cara because it's been a running joke since before Midnights and like we've said it probably almost every video, where we only listen to Taylor Swift.
Yes.
And it's like a little bit of a joke, but really not a joke.
No, it's not a joke.
Because like it's like not like we have to say this, but like it's not a joke. We only listen to Taylor Swift.
Right.
So we're just really excited that there was such a high support for Lana, for us getting into other artists, because that helps us and forces us to open our music taste back up. Like we've been in a rut with our music.
I know, and it's
I'm
like
excited to share this with you.
Me too. I'm like,
and all of you.
And all of you guys too, of course. Music is just like such a really cool community to like be a part of and to join another artist's like fan group. It's just like, it's really exciting to learn more about why they do what they do, why they write about what they do, and just like hearing new sounds. It's always fresh, it's nice. But it's hard, at least for me. I know it is for you. Like, it's hard for a lot of people to just start something new when you have so much music that you already love. Hey, Taylor.
Exactly. And like, being that Taylor is just so in tune with releasing what we need at our time in our life, that like, because music to me, and it's probably to Cara too, but like, it's so emotive, and it evokes so much emotion that songs help you through certain parts in your life. So it's like Taylor has something for everything, so it's so hard to like open up, but like now we'll have new memories with these new songs that we're gonna get, and I'm just excited.
No, that's such a good way to put it.
Right? I feel like that's just a good way to like get into more new music for us.
I know.
Okay, Gracie Abrams, you're about to get some new fans, and I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
We're gonna delay listening to the song a little bit more, because I actually we did some research.
Oh, okay, is that for this?
Yes, this is for this.
Okay, I thought it was for me.
To show them, no, this is for us.
Okay.
Well, for us, yes. But also for them, in case anybody else also was like, I want to get into Gracie Abrams before tour, as we do. Let's get some little information about her.
Please do. I'm excited to be educated.
So her genre is pop, which is a blessing for us. Okay. Because that's our thing. We vibe with pop.
Yes.
I'm not sure what Lana would be considered.
Oh, I was like reading her Wikipedia page to start this journey. I totally forget already. So disrespectful of me, honestly. There was a lot of things.
That's why I feel like she wouldn't just be straight pop. Like, she would be a couple genres.
Yeah.
But, so this was a fun fact that, like, now saying it, it's like, duh. But Gracie Abrams' father is Mr. J.J. Abrams.
Not a duh. Like, Abrams is such a common name. But it makes sense. Like, it makes sense when you think about creative people and, like, especially the nepotism baby, like, discussion. Right. But I was so shocked by this. I was shocked.
Yeah. And so her mom is Katie McGrath, who is a film and television producer. I looked her up. Okay. She looks familiar. Okay. Is what I'll say. It seemed like she was in a couple things that we would have seen, but nothing that was kind of like, oh, I definitely like love that movie. Okay. But so she looked familiar. Okay. So in the industry parents.
Yep. Helps.
It does. So just for music-wise, so she released October 2019. She had her debut single, Mean It, which is under Interscope Records. Which, I don't know if that sounds familiar to anyone, but it did to me. Lana Del Rey has also done work with Interscope Records. A bunch of other people have too, but I remember seeing it in Lana's like Wikipedia page.
Okay.
So, just thought that was a fun little tidbit.
Okay.
So she, in 2022, she released her EP Minor that has 7 songs.
Okay.
Then she had, in November 2021, we've got her second EP, This Is What It Feels Like, which has the song Rockland on it.
Okay.
Or Rockland, which was created with one Aaron Dessner.
Right.
Which I didn't know. I was trying to surprise Cara with that information and throwing it in that I want to react now to not just one Gracie song, but 2 Gracie songs because Aaron Dessner is on one of her songs.
Okay, so see, even I'm confused because I thought you were talking about Aaron Dessner being on this song that we were going to react to.
No,
Did you know that?
He worked on this song?
Yes!
No! I didn't know that!
Yes! I know, I didn't even realize that that's...
No, I just saw that it was on the Rockland song.
So, should we just react to this latest one and then, like, do we go back and listen to all of her EPs? Now that knowing she works with Aaron.
Wow.
Because we just went on this rant that we're not giving Lana the attention and, like, everything she deserves. Are we not giving Gracie Abrams by, like...
Probably
not.
Good thing we have the summer coming.
I know. So...
Oh my god, no, are we gonna, like, rework our whole lives? Like, do we do all this before we go to tour? Maybe we go back and forth, like Lana, like a Lana, something else. I don't know.
Maybe Jonas Brothers. Like we're just like we have a lot of new music coming.
No, there's too much new music coming.
Are we revamping our channel? Like, guys, let us know.
No, I think
we started as Taylor, but like the universe is big.
A music reaction.
We're just
the cinematic.
No, I know
the cinematic music
TSCU.
Right, it's huge. You shook me. I came with the surprise for you, and you gave it to me.
I know.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
And then I have that she opened for Olivia Rodrigo on the Sour Tour.
I did see that. I remember seeing that.
I'm bitter. I'm bitter because we tried to go to
the
Olivia Rodrigo Sour Tour.
I know. And I just didn't even realize like how Ticketmaster. Like that should have let me know.
That should have let us know.
That should have let us know. I was like, why is it this hard? Like it's never been that hard to get tickets for anything.
Right.
Like, hello.
So.
But it was hard and yeah, we did not go.
So this is not even important. So I just put down, because I keep writing, like, people say EPs, but, like, I truly didn't know the difference between an EP and an album. Mm-hmm. So I figured if I don't and I'm the one here talking about it, that maybe other people out there also don't know what it is.
I had no idea.
Right.
I always thought EPs were smaller, but you just had 12 songs, so.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I brought this up.
Okay.
Because an EP is an extended play record. So it's referred to as an EP. So it's a musical recording that contains tracks, like more tracks than a single, fewer tracks than an album. But her minor EP has 12 songs on it.
Right.
That's an album.
That's an album.
So that's the only reason
is there
why
like a threshold? Like is 13 an album?
I don't know.
Let us know. Guys, we are just musical novices. So like let us know. Please just come on this journey with us. Also,
I'm dead.
Don't be mean.
We're just too soft for it.
We're too soft. And it's like, don't waste your time because you're wasting your time writing the comments. We're wasting our time reading it, and it's just like, why are we wasting time? You could be listening to new music. Right?
No, I agree.
What are we doing?
doing?
Okay, so I'm like asking for help, but like it's just us. Like, do we just react to the one song now? And then go back to the EPs?
Yeah, honestly, let's
stick
to the one song. I only had brought that up as a suggestion to react to because it was Aaron Dessner, not knowing. Beautiful Aaron would be on this one.
Beautiful Aaron is on Amelia? It's like Amelia, but
Emily.
That makes sense.
Performed by Gracie Abrams.
Okay.
Written by Aaron Dessner and Gracie Abrams. Produced by Aaron Dessner.
Okay, so just him.
He just produced it.
Really cool. I didn't used to care about that. Not that I don't care, I just didn't take note of it, I should say, until recently.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Because then people who are really into artists and stuff, they just like spurt out these producers and like, I've never heard of them a day in my life.
Right.
And they're like, oh my gosh, she only produced like the best album.
Right.
I'm like,
Right. So Aaron Dessner by himself. Like, I'm excited.
That's so funny. Like, you saying this has, like, opened my eyes. I truly did not care about producers until
I know, and here we are, we're like, Jack Antonoff, like love, like, best producer ever, but we don't know any other ones.
And once again, another awful thing for me, but, like, I feel like I did give him so much respect because my fiance knew who he was.
Sure.
And he knew Bleachers.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, you like Bleachers? You know Jack? Well, guess who Jack works with?
Right.
Taylor fucking Swift.
So you have to respect.
I
mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And then I listened to Bleachers and I was like, oh, wow.
That's another thing, too. Like, maybe that's up in there, too. Bleachers. Let us know.
For that.
Me too. Okay. Without further ado, should we get into it and see if it's Emily or anything else? Okay, so no pausing.
Oh my god, I forgot about that already. I have to like tie my hands.
Me too.
Okay.
Here we go.
I love it already.
Me too.
I feel like this pulled back gives me Aaron Dessner.
I met a girl once. She sort of ripped me open. She doesn't even know it. She doesn't know my name. We sat on the sofa. She asked me a million questions. I answered and by 11 memorized her face. Where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go? Or were you all in a dream, Amelie, Amelie? I don't know.
Really beautiful.
No, I know. I love this.
Why did it feel louder? And all of it went unspoken. All I can do is hope that this will go away. She had her hair up. She cried about her obsessions. She doesn't know I'd let her ruin all my days. Where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go? Or tell me more. I would give all my time. All your words felt like a nursery rhyme. Comfortable handing you my whole life. When all your words felt like a funeral rite. Where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go?
She sounds really good.
I know. It just
So distinctive.
yeah, and just honestly, it sounds like such pain and like emotion, and that
Yes.
it sounds so raw.
So where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go? Oh, where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go? Or were you all in a dream, Amelie, Amelie? Tell me no.
Wow,
Love that ending.
that was so good.
That was really beautiful.
I know.
It sounded so dreamlike.
Yes.
And I'm trying to decide if that's really the sound or because she was telling me, were you a dream?
Right,
Was
like
it
part
dream?
of the theme of the
But
song.
That makes sense. Like, I like that it sounds like
Oh.
it, and it's not just like super contrasting the sound.
Yeah,
like
and
it fits.
It does, and I just don't know how else to describe it, but just the rawness.
Raw.
It just felt so raw between
Yeah.
the lyrics, her voice, just, I mean, once again, like, who am I to be talking about music? But
Right.
it did seem like it was very limited instruments. Like, I felt like piano, the guitar, like, not much else added.
Yep. And you know what I love too is it sounds like a girl on her bedroom floor with a guitar making music,
Wow.
which is like why we all love Taylor.
Yes.
So yeah, I have chills.
No, you just gave me chills.
I have chills about that, but that's what we love. Like the vulnerability, you can literally like feel it.
Right, and then in the I just feel like in our contrast of hearing Jack and then now hearing this be an Aaron song, it sounds so much more like Aaron. Like that is gonna remind me more of the Evermore folklore,
Yes.
you know, the Aaron songs of Evermore folklore.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
people are gonna roast me for bringing up Taylor.
No, I know. I mean, you know what you're here for.
Right.
I would love a long pun studio session of the song.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just
or
like acoustic.
Yes, like a pulled back. I mean, that's what it is.
That's what
but
it
like,
is.
I need this an NPR tiny desk.
Ooh, like does she have a tiny desk?
Or the what's the Lover one that Taylor did?
Live in Paris?
No.
Oh.
No, the other one, the
Lover.
Unplugged. Wasn't it like Lover Unplugged or something?
Oh yes, so the lounge.
Yes, the lounge.
Yes.
Like, this is such like a lounge.
Yes, such a good
small arena, not arena, you know, small vibe.
Yeah, intimate stage.
Yes.
Like intimate
Yes.
area. Yes.
So good. Okay. So I pulled up Genius,
Yeah.
and I just want to give a little like what they have for it's about.
Yeah.
So it's just basically it's a dreamy acoustic ballad that narrates her confusion and desperation as she struggles to recall whether meeting Amelie was even reality or just a dream.
Yep.
Along the track, she continues to search for a sign that Amelie was indeed real, as her distant memory only feeds her curiosity. But following the album release, she revealed, so I'm assuming this is from Gracie, it allowed me to walk away from versions of myself that I no longer recognized. It allowed me to let go. Yeah, so I think that is a very different viewpoint to change it, that if we're looking at she's talking to maybe a part of herself.
Right.
Because honestly, my first thought, and we can talk about it more as we go through the lyrics, but it kind of seemed like she was talking about a therapist to me.
Oh, okay.
Like, it seems like of her being in, just when she's like, I'm sitting on a sofa, asking a million questions I answered by 11. I heard that part.
I didn't hear that. Okay.
That was kind of like, oh, maybe is this talking about
I
therapy?
did. Sorry. Okay.
Or
I just like
something?
pictured it. I answered him by 11. I just like had this image of them in a living room, just like, I don't know. It felt dreamlike to me, and I just pictured two girls just like sitting on a sofa. But I love the therapy aspect.
Right, but I love the two girls. I mean, that could be her sitting with herself on the sofa.
Right.
Okay, so it's, I met a girl once. She sort of ripped me open. She doesn't even know it. She doesn't know my name. We sat on the sofa. She asked me a million questions. I answered, and by 11, memorized her face. I mean, if we're looking at the introspective part of it, like if it being like a different part of herself,
right.
And like you not even, this part of you not even knowing, you feel like this part of you doesn't know who your true self should be, or even like maybe that was your true self that you saw, that you're talking to, that ripped you open, but like you've continued to play this like role that you've been playing. Like, do you even know your true self? Like, did you ever meet her? Is that true you of reality, like your true identity? Oh my god, this is so deep.
Wow. Yeah, this is deep. And like on the surface at first I'm like, okay, these two girls are sitting on the sofa, she's like meeting her for the first time or something, and it's like I don't know, it takes me to like being young and like meeting someone for the first time and like not like becoming obsessed with them, but like I don't know, like I memorized her face. It's so interesting like hearing it and then looking at the lyrics, because it's just totally different. And I'm curious what you guys think, if like, how you liked us pausing and not pausing, because now I feel like not that I have nothing to say, but I'm just like I'm like rethinking about everything,
because I feel like it also does help and it gives a different context when you hear it, how it's sung, and then you go into it versus like we heard the song, I kind of forget how it was sung, but like then let me go back into the lyrics. Right. All right, so the chorus is, where did you go, Amelie, 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 where'd you go, or were you all in a dream, I don't know. So verse 2.
I loved this. Why did it feel louder?
Oh my gosh.
All of it went unspoken.
Yes. That gave me such a Taylor lyric vibe.
I love simple lyrics that mean so much.
Yes. Or the ones that make you have to pause to think about it.
Totally.
Which is this one. Why did it feel louder when all of it went unspoken? I've never heard silence quite this loud. And it's so true.
I wasn't even going to go there.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry.
And you did, and I'm so glad you did, because it's so true.
It's an iconic, like, it's a shared experience.
I know, exactly.
And you know it. Like, you know you can picture yourself in a moment where, like, gosh, the silence was louder than, like, you know, everything was silent.
Anything you could have said is just not as, it could not even reach the level of what it means to just be silence. Yeah. Like, the unspoken word, what you want to say,
what you hold back.
It's just like the silence reveals all.
Yeah, all I can do is hope that this will go away. She had her hair up. She cried about her obsessions, but she doesn't know I'd let her ruin all my days. Yeah. It has to be a part of her.
I think so too.
The obsessions could be deep.
I know.
You know, it could be, you know, like, trigger warning, you know, could go into, like, if there's any food obsessions, mental health obsessions, like, crying about that, or maybe crying about a guy or somebody, you know, other obsession that you like.
Yep. Now I'm even thinking, like, how it goes into, she had her hair up, she cried about her obsessions, but she didn't know I'd let her ruin all my days. Where'd you go, Amelie, Amelie? If we're talking about, like, a past younger version of herself, it's almost like she doesn't even know that, like, I love her so much or something, and it's like, where did you go, this young version of myself or something? Yeah.
Wow, yes. I really like that. Like, maybe even, like, the younger, like, not even, like, a part of her personality, but just her younger innocence, child innocence. I'm sorry, but growing up in Hollywood.
I know.
Like, I'm not saying anything about her parents in general, but just being, like, a young person in Hollywood, or your innocence is taken way quicker than...
Right. Like, I know a lot of people give flack for nepotism babies, but, like, it can't be easy.
No.
Like,
no.
You're telling me money's buying happiness? Like, that's not the case. I know, you know, you obviously get a leg up in the industry if you want to pursue that, but, like, you have feelings, too. And, like, they're valid, and, you know, it's...
No, I agree. And even so, like, as huge as J.J. Abrams is, like, we didn't even know who his daughter was.
Right.
So, like, so there's other people that we know, like, we know who Northwest is.
Totally.
You know, like, we didn't even know that this was her.
Yeah.
All right, then it goes back into the chorus.
Yeah.
Where did you go? I don't know.
Simple chorus.
Or were you all in a dream? Ooh, so this one, it ends with, or were you all in a dream? Amelie, Amelie, tell me no.
Yeah, instead of where'd you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Where'd you go? Tell me no.
Wow. It is very beautiful, basic, and sometimes that's all you need.
I agree.
Is a beautiful, basic ballad. Okay, the bridge.
Yes.
Tell me more. I would give all my time. All your words felt like a nursery rhyme. That really does bring in that childish, innocent. Because everything you would say when you're a child is going to be childish. You know, like comfortable, handing you my whole life when all of your words felt like a funeral rite.
Yeah. What does
that was deep.
mean? Wow. See, now I'm just like thinking, I'm trying to project this younger self onto this, but I'm not sure that that's
right. Well, that's where I get lost a little bit, is because the way that it's like, if it says all your words felt like a nursery rhyme, comfortable handing you my whole life. So like, if we were looking at it as like the old and the young and the old Gracie, then it would be like the young Gracie felt comfortable handing the old Gracie like her whole life, but just like the prepositions or the yours and the I's, I should know what they are called. Subject. Oh my god. I'm done.
Okay, right.
I felt like they need to be switched up in order for that to make sense. But the whole, when all of your words felt like a funeral rite. Like, does that have to deal with the nursery rhymes? Like the funeral rite and the nursery rhymes paralleling together?
Totally.
Or like, once again,
because all your words felt like a nursery rhyme when all of your words felt like a funeral rite.
Comfortable handing you my, but who are you handing your whole life to? Because like, it seems like, I mean, granted this could be talking to somebody else, but it's like, it seems like this child felt the innocence of being a child. I talked as a nursery rhyme. I felt comfortable giving you my whole life, like maybe parental, like that seems even parent. They're like, I'm this child. I felt comfortable giving you my whole life. I was a nursery rhyme to like compare it to like how young I am, but in reality it was like a funeral rite. Like, so I was basically like at my own funeral, like at my child innocent funeral. All right, and then wow, that's a really long chorus, but it's the same thing. I don't know, where'd you go? Were you all in the dream? And it ends with tell me no.
Yeah, I love that sound.
No, I know.
The whole thing was so beautiful. I know.
Gosh. It's just like so interesting when we're such in our like back in our pop era for Taylor that now every other song that we've tried to like dive into has been a ballad and slow.
And so deep.
And so deep.
Right. I mean, it was really nice though. Like,
no, it was really good. I'm just trying to see.
I'm excited for her album because, again, we don't know any of her sounds. So is this typical? I think it is, but she might have.
Right. Well, now I'm on the Rolling Stones article about the song.
Dream or reality.
Yeah, Gracie Abrams searches for subconscious illusions on Amelie.
Okay.
So in Good Riddance, which is out February 24th. She talked about the impossible question in order to grow up. So it forced me to reflect and be accountable. She shared in a statement about the record, it allowed me to walk away from versions of myself that I no longer recognized. It allowed me to let go. So that sense of accountability started in the 23-year-old singer and songwriter's everyday life before it made it onto a record. I wanted really badly to get to a place in my life as I'm entering adulthood in a more real way, where I'm being more straightforward with myself and not falling into the trap of victimhood in a situation sometimes, but really owning my shit some more.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's like honestly not talked about it enough in terms of becoming an adult. Like, especially at that age, honestly, like just not, it's easy to look at every situation like, this is how I was wronged, I was the victim,
right,
you know, this is what they did to me. But at 23 and saying, you know what, like, I know I've made mistakes, I can own up to that, and like, I'm gonna write about that.
I know, that is such,
that's cool.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's like a big, especially like, I don't know, just thinking about the fact that we're 23, which is like still young. I mean, I'm saying we, like, we're older than that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
like 23 is still like a child.
Right.
And like, that society acts like it's like we're in adulthood now. But it's like, we're really not.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And to have that, to have that hindsight, to know that you need to like look at yourself and like rework it at 23 is insane. I feel really more grateful than I ever have for what songwriting has provided me just as a person outside of music.
Just like, it's helped her just not even writing music, just as a person.
Okay, as a person outside. I wonder what it is like about the ins and outs of like being a Nepo baby. Or just having that experience.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's actually, like, even if that's not what she's talking about, it's the fact that she has that experience is going to be interesting. This girl had different life experiences, but like the way she's going to write about it, it's still human, but just different angle and just different.
Or just a 23-year-old's perspective on that when like not most 23-year-olds are going through
exactly that. Right.
But
there's also a global experience of 23-year-old women. Like,
but it still could evoke the same feelings that we get, but just the situations are different.
Right.
Wow.
And just from that one song, like, I can tell she's a beautiful songwriter. So
gorgeous songwriter. Gorgina.
I'm really excited for the album.
No, me too.
Especially with Erin. We can tell she's like a lyric bitch. Like, she's
got
one
it.
with lyrics.
Which is, I mean, if you can say that if songwriting has already done so much for you for processing emotions and your feelings, even before actually putting it into an album, that's how you know you're a songwriter.
Exactly. It's not just like looking to be a pop icon. It's songwriting is like a cathartic thing for you, and that's when you can tell that like that's their passion.
And honestly, that is my thing with like Nepo babies, is people are like, oh, whatever, Nepo babies. It's like, okay, but the ones that are famous for a reason.
Right. Like,
you know, like, there's a reason why people love her, and like, we didn't even know who her dad was, and we were still about to be like.
And it's also like, if you have famous parents, they're probably famous for a reason, for their talent, and like you probably also have talent.
Right. Or it doesn't mean that you have talent. Right. Like, it doesn't mean you have talent, so you're not gonna like. I'm sorry, but let's look at like Tom Hanks' sons. Like,
I don't even know whom's they are.
You do know one, because one is famous, and then the other one is famous for like being a troublemaker.
Oh, okay. But if you're a Nepo baby, you know, you have to prove yourself just like everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm not like, you know.
No, we're not
standing. Yeah, like, don't get it twisted. But, you know, teach their own. All I'm saying is that she's clearly talented.
Yeah.
And excited for what's to come.
I know. That's all we have for today.
Yes.
Let us know if you like the new style of us listening to the song fully before deep diving it. Let us know if you don't care. Let us know more information about Gracie Abrams that you may have. Give us more information about Lana, because we will be diving into that soon. We have a lot coming up for you.
We have a lot planned. And we're so excited.
So thank you so much for coming along on this journey with us. Thank you to anybody that's new, that's following along. Like, we appreciate you all. And we cannot wait to see you next time.
Yay! Okay. Bye.